Hey, Bear Films fans. I'm Steve Summers, and I'm your host for Barely Naked, the only podcast where Bear Films models interview each other, and you get a unique perspective on what it's like to be a bear model, as well as some fun and sexy conversation. So hang on tight. The show's about to begin. Hey, I'm Steve Summers, and welcome back to another episode of Barely Naked. Please help me in giving a warm welcome to our special guest. Could you introduce yourself?
Hi, sure. I'm Cliff Boyd,
Where are you from, Cliff?
I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
And so what got you into porn?
Boredom during the pandemic. Some people decided to better themselves and learn a language or something. I decided to jerk off on the internet.
Oh, well, that's fun. Nothing like passing the time in front of everyone.
I wasn't allowed to go out and play with anyone, so I played with myself.
I like it. Well, we'd like to welcome you today, and we'd like to start off with some sort of fun, silly questions to get to know you a little bit better. We're going to start off. There's no right or wrong answers, just, you and I talking. We want to learn a little bit about you, and we'll move on to some more in-depth questions as we go. Okay? Are you ready? All right. All right. If you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
Ooh. Historical figure. And this is going to be super nerdy, but probably Galileo.
Oh. Now, why Galileo?
Because I'm really interested in, he had all of these sort of revolutionary scientific ideas, and he ultimately had to recant because he was persecuted by the church and jailed for heretical ideas. And I would love to just talk to him about what that was like and what those decisions were like, and compare and contrast that to some of the things that are going on now.
That's cool. I don't think I know too much about him. I think I'd have to do some more research. I vaguely remember, and of course I know Galileo. All right. Here's a silly question now. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck in a fight?
Ooh. I'm going to say 100 duck-sized horses, because I really don't like birds, and the idea of a horse-sized bird really freaks me out.
Yeah, that would be actually any of them would be kind of freaky, but that's really freaky. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and I can kick something duck-sized.
That's right. They just kept kick them around. All right, if you could listen to only one genre of music for the rest of your life, what would it be? And it's okay, whatever. We don't care. We don't judge.
Well, I'm trying to decide if pop divas or Broadway show tunes is gayer, but I'm definitely going to go with Broadway show tunes.
That would probably be mine too. Or also, I just like female vocalists of the 30s, 40s, and 50s. So I love that. Little some Ella Fitzgerald or Judy Garland or Doris Day. I know it's very gay here. It's not very butch.
But I mean, and that's the Broadway show tunes. Like, you can get a real range of music types within that. So, you can get Xanadu disco or, some more operatic things. You can really go the range within the Broadway show tune genre.
Very true. All right. Next question. Do you have a guilty pleasure movie or TV show that you go to?
Yeah, I was actually just talking to some friends this weekend about shows that we love that are like, if anyone thought about them, would be totally canceled today. Like, all of the John Hughes movies. But like, I absolutely cannot change the channel if I see Spaceballs on TV.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I love that movie.
That's very good. No, that's a great movie. My guilty pleasure is my favorite sci-fi when I was a kid, Lost in Space.
Oh, love it.
I actually have a life-size Lost in Space robot.
Wow. Very cool.
So, yeah, someday I'll have to bring him on the show. He's right now he's in pieces. Our cats jumped on him and knocked his head off, but I got to fix him.
Sounds very on brand for cat.
Exactly. Don't you know how hard I worked on that? The cat didn't care.
Not
all right. Last
Actually,
question.
A little bit of like, yes, I do, and that's why I did.
Exactly. Do you have a nasty bear itch in your pants that needs scratching? Well, with over 900 videos and 20 plus years serving the community, Bear Films has you covered. Visit bearfilms.com today and discover the ultimate in bear lovers' paradise. I'll see you there. Well, we've now moved on to our rapid fire trivia question.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of 10 trivia questions. And we'd like to spice it up, get to know you a little bit more intimately. Would you mind taking your shirt off for our viewers?
Oh, no. Totally.
I love porn stars. They don't care. They'll take it right off. I'll
Only
take mine off.
Like, what is this, church?
No, this is definitely not church. And you're going to find that by some of these questions. Not so much the trivia. All right. No right or wrong answers. I'm just going to throw them at you. If you don't know, I'm going to give you the answer and we're just going to move right on. Okay. What color are Smurfs?
Blue.
What is the capital of Australia?
Sydney.
Canberra.
Ah.
What is the name of the toy cowboy in Toy Story?
Woody.
What is the largest planet in the solar system?
Jupiter.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Oh, come on. I know this. It's not Van Gogh.
Leonardo da Vinci. What is the main ingredient in salsa?
Tomato?
Yes. How many continents are there?
7 when I was in school. They may only count 6 down.
What's the primary language spoken in Brazil?
Portuguese.
What is the capital of Canada? It's Ottawa.
Ottawa.
I always say Montreal, but it's Ottawa. What is the largest?
I think it was Quebec, and I was like, I know that's not right.
What's the largest mammal in the world?
The blue whale or the sperm?
Yes, you did really well. That's great.
I feel really American missing the 2 capitals questions.
That's all right. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. You did really well.
Coming up next.
I'm really into dad-son role play. So a boy calling me daddy, that'll turn me from not at all interested to hard as a rock in about 3 whispers of that word.